don't forget to subscribe and help the channel get to 150k subs. Hey Tabafetu, this video is brought to you by EASYBET. Click the link in the description to sign up and use code FANS50 to receive a 50 Rand sign up bonus. And also, T&Cs apply. Under 18s are not permitted to gamble. Welcome to my FANS Wethu TV. It's the Petway Premiership. Orlando Pirates 1, Magesi 1. I'm joined by the only fan with a PhD.
How's Tibo Ukraine Meoti?
Tripping in designer.
Ah, man, Tibo, nothing much. It's just a tailor-made, man.
Nkarika signer.
Whatever. No. Harir bafana ba style, mara style ser bafana ba sona.
Okay.
Yes. Bale baba mara ke bona bafana ba style.
Yeah.
Style sare no.
Yes.
Arba para asirasmative. Bona bar bastiva.
Sure.
But anyway, Hario dame auti. I agree with Tiba. I'm the only person o tshwanelang diaparo the whole world. Nna ke tshwanela diaparo. So you can take the very same suit with a motho mongwe ka se tshwane bra wa ka. Ska etsa phoso eo.
Na ne vintshwanele.
Ah, wena o ka zama ka re una lo ba go feel nna. Yeah.
But you look fresh.
No, thank you very much. It's one of those you know, but let's not talk much because I already caught me out.
You look like you're getting 10 million.
What I can say, call out the designer. Ekareka sutu engwe. But anyway, Hario dame out. He can talk about David Kale. Arfitemo. Let's talk. No, I'm just saying what that caliber. Steve. But anyway, what a finale. Let's talk about things that ordinary people cannot think about. We played 28 games in terms of the PSL, something that has never happened in PSL era so far. Why? Because of Royal AM. Royal AM deprived us of 32 games, meaning 2 from Orlando Pirates. I mean, if you were to really accentuate the whole concept, because some were taken 3 points and stuff, but in actual sense, they denied us 32 games or less. But I'm just saying that if we were to look at it from my eye. But anyway, you talk about this team, Orlando Pirates, that broke a record of winning 19 games in PSL era, something that they've never done before. Just to make some of the people that are, you know, maybe they may think that if since Sundowns has won, that Pirates has really failed with distinction, you know, just to give you another element to say that Orlando Pirates has done so well. The problem is, or the problem would be that Sundowns has done excessively so well, and we really, I mean, we really pushed them to that level to making sure that the league ends in May. And if those 2 games, Royal AM, it would have ended in late May. But anyway, you talk about today's match. I mean, well led by the Patrick Tito Maswanganye, Ambleseko Tembisa, 1632. Talk about Magesi, a player who's just introduced now, playing as a sweeper, 2 center backs with CBC. I think for me, CBC is the player or is the defender of the season. A very underrated. People that don't talk about him the way they should be. You know, because us at Orlando Pirates, we don't really want to overhype people. But if you were to compare SCBC to majority of the defenders here in PSL, you'll understand that his name needs to be mentioned. But you talk about Magesi. Magesi for me became the most impactful player there is. Because remember, he did not play much, but the boy had 4 men of the matches in a row, something that has never happened. I don't need to go to Google because, you know, some of us are independent thinkers. We don't need to go back to Google in order to think. Unlike the majority of the people that people call smart while they are not. We define Google. We give Google credit. We make Google to exist. We don't exist from Google. We exist outside of Google. So, but anyway, since I'm the only person who's who's more qualified to qualify even those that are qualified, because I'm more qualified than the institution that qualifies them. And I'm the only one, and I'm the only one in the whole world. In so saying, I want to accentuate this point by so saying, as Tibo, don't just give anyone to this PhD. It's a very expensive PhD. You know, you can give people that have got the proximity enough, like the people around me. You can really, I mean, assess them and stuff, because this PhD is very broad. I hear people when they hear someone, hey, PhD, this is a very big name. It doesn't go to everyone. It's a very big institution, but I'm not there. But you talk about the middle of the park, I mean, what a way to introduce a Cocomelon in Selepe. I'm talking about a player who hardly has around 5 games, but he has scored the goals. He plays as CDM. Here in South Africa, it's not known that CDMs scores. You find your Teboho Mokoena, who's a seasoned player, but is a dead ball specialist. He scores from that point. But Selepe allows himself not only to defend, but to attack, and goes beyond attacking and even scores. I mean, he can give you 3 goals, 5 goals a season. From a CDM, you know that you've sorted. He's just introduced. He's a Cocomelon, it's Tibo. You're confused. But Tito Patrick Maswanganyi, who created another moment of greatness. He is known for it. I mean, a controversial player, most loved. Tito Patrick Maswanganyi, Passanet, Uatlam Kokotong. I mean, at the second half, we gamu Haunkota, another Cocomelon. Omugaya, $1 million pass. I mean, faced with a goalkeeper, Muhaunkota, he's got the ability and accuracy to shoot both left and right. Uchuza Shapaka left. The goalkeeper, unfortunately, Mabasa was not too close enough. He was not a goal poacher enough to finish that. But you talk about the brilliance of Bandile Shandu. I mean, he had a very good game, but unfortunately he was robbed by attack, because in football it's like just like wearing a blanket. When you cover the head, you expose the feet. When you cover the feet, you expose the hand. I mean the head. Those cannot understand. They'll understand that maybe, I mean not maybe, because I don't have maybe in my dictionary, and I'm the only person who does not have a maybe. I'm accurate enough to have you know, accuracy only. We were beaten by that goal because of what transition. When the ball was took, I mean, Shandu was in attack, but I'm not solely blaming it on him, because he needs to get a cover up in CBC. I think SBC was supposed to slide there. I mean, he shouldn't care about Adidas. I know, by the way, when I'm talking about Adidas, this is the first brand in the world to sponsor football by cleats. By cleats, just in case ke sa batlo Google mabitso so ke bua ka di Crocs bra ka. Yes, so no. If you are very blessed to be in the very same space, I think data should now start charging more as I speak, because it's not just an ordinary speech. But anyway, I mean, I had the opportunity again to talk to BC. He's coming very well. Orlando Pirates has done fairly well throughout the season. You talk about a team that is really pushed, I mean, against the great Mamelodi Sundowns. If you doubt that Orlando Pirates has really pushed, you'll realize, they've pushed against a team that is in the final of the CAF Champions League, and they were in the semis. I mean, for now, it was just to check these Cocomelons. We've added depth. We've signed very good players in Yonduli, seasoned players. For those Orlando Pirates fans that may be thinking that the league would be full of Cocomelons, Cocomelons has to be accepted, or they need to be absorbed by seasoned players. You talk about Kerem Kenvuldi when he was introduced, a quality player, but he complicates things. And for me today, that's why he was exceptionally well. He made basic football, 1 touch, 2 touch, 1 touch, 2 touch. You simplify these things and you run with the ball when you have to. You understand? And not unnecessarily so. Pelastivo sometimes, because when I get yes, just to make you understand, because I'm the only person who analyze football and make it even nicer. And I'm licensed enough and more qualified to do so. But wow, You speak even when you are not supposed to speak. Sometimes you speak more in silence than in speech. Sometimes listen to them. Listen to ring so that you can be able to run a game plan how. So because when you speak, you don't give them time to speak so that you can know what you're up against.
Yes.
Maybe she's about to tell you that she's a witch, so that you know who you are dealing with a witch. And tomorrow, how she wanted to tell you, but you were busy yadding. By the way, I want to address this yellow bone. Papa Joy.
Papa Joy.
Was he here at the stadium today?
I don't know.
Tabs Chochi.
Yes.
Papa Joy. His team has done very well in Skukune, but he's not talking about Skukune. He's busy talking about Sundowns. I see now he wants to join Sundowns because a lot of people I see the boy wants to go to USA. Every time he's busy advocating for Mamelodi Sundowns these days. I can see that he wants to join Mama Joy that side. So Skukune, this is not the passage enough. Orlando Pirates is a very big team. You don't use, he's bitter. The boy is bitter with his ex Kaizer Chiefs. Yes, because now Kaizer Chiefs has won a cup. He's a bitter ex. Has won a cup. Now he does not know how to go back. Now start. And by the way, I know you are talking about time very well. Let me talk to Lang. Lang, if you fail to comprehend what is said by people, Stivo, Sundowns people said, wetito futsek.
Yes.
And I said, that is very wrong. No, in fact, that was, it's an understatement.
Yeah.
That was very stupid of Sundowns fans to sing wetito futsek.
Yeah.
Long, if you cannot comprehend this, ask people next to you to help you. I did not say Sundowns fans are fools. I'm saying that was a foolish act. If you fail to understand that, let me tell you, Long, what they are trying to do. They are trying to character assassinate me so that I don't come to the mic and speak. And they now choose whom should come and speak because they find it easy to speak against them. When people fail to fight you, instead of fighting the ball, they fight the person. Long, if there's topics in football that we need to talk about, bring them. Don't fight me and say, does he know my contribution into FANS Wethu, into fighting and creating numbers? Does he know how many people wants to come to the very same platform and want to listen to me, but he says no. Bu PhD baskabu wata uta na bele kabish alibetu Kenya litswai. Wata be na fela. Long. Yes, no, this is football. We make fun. He said Long, are my PhD stand for Pirates in that direction. Let me tell you, Long, you made a mistake of putting a cabbage on top of your head without coming with salt. That's why cabbage ele haimunata ina litswai. So Long, stop seeking relevancy through. I cannot. I've worked so hard for this PhD for people to come. I mean, I've got older people. I respect Dr. Patrice Motsepe, Lubutopi Motsepe, and the whole leadership of Mamelodi Sundowns for him to come here and mislead people about what I said. If I'm too deep for you, go and ask other people to come and challenge me. But don't lie to me. I mean, I am the most influential fan in the football space in the world. So he wants to deprive people of such opportunity. People that have subscribed to the very same channel. No, Long. We are not fighting here. We are not fighting. We are not fighting. I don't force anyone to listen to me. In fact, I'm the only person who does not want to be loved. You understand? Next time, Long, when you come with your cabbage, come with salt also. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, because if you eat cabbage without salt, you gain weight unnecessary. We are not in prison here. We eat salt. Long must come with that cabbage with salt.
Yeah.
Yes. No. He must not come. How dare he? He approaches the only fan with a PhD in the whole entire world, the working university at hand. Such challenge. No. He was supposed to write an email so that we can assess it to say, does it qualifies? You understand? No. He must belong even here. Here he must belong here also. You cannot just belong and be short. No, long. I'm the only person who qualifies to address you. By the way, I've got nothing against them. They know. But habatwa sporong ke ba khutlisa. I'm not aligning very quick. But imagine such statement to say Oscar interview PhD. I mean the cabinet ministers wants to listen to me. You deprive people who watches me from expensive gadgets.
It's a name drop.
Mobicel. Well, Mobicel. Understand? I make sense. Yes, Thibo. When I fly, people take pictures with me. Harat flight. So when I want to deprive people of such intelligence, football intellectual proficiency at its best. How dare you?
What's proficiency?
You're in a class of your own.